Hello, this is Nadia from Wireless World Forum. I'm here today with Yoko from Extract. How are you doing today?
I'm fine, thank you.
Can you tell us, give us a brief introduction about Extract and what you do?
Yeah, we are especially customer analytics and marketing company, and our focus is especially in social networks and behavior analytics solutions for online and mobile environment.
You just mentioned communities. What do you think are the main benefits that brands or marketers, advertisers can gain from interacting with social communities and social networks?
Of course, one starting point is that they have a lot of loyal users who come back every day, and that's of course very valuable. Another valuable thing is that you can actually see that what these people are interested, and also how they are connected to other similar people, how they share, for example, similar interest, and all that is very important. And also what is important that you can understand, for example, who are important persons in their own communities who have influence on other people. There are many studies that show that actually recommendations and influence from other people is actually much more important when you make a decision to buy something than, for example, what is the advertising from whatever media.
So are there any drawbacks or any dangers when it comes to engaging directly with consumers, do you think?
Yeah, I would say so, that especially, for example, if you think communities and also people who have influence on other people, there is always that those people can work for you when you make marketing or when you try to sell something. But at the same time, if they are not happy for you, they can also work against you, and there are actually some examples already that, for example, in some discussion forums in internet or communities, actually the value of certain products or companies can be destroyed very rapidly if some active people start to work against you, and so that in that way it's important that you know what you are doing, and of course it is not easy to manage this environment, but when you have more information and you understand, for example, who are important people and what are different communities, it makes it possible. I don't say that it is easy, but it is a kind of fact in the future when you interact with consumers and you make the marketing, that you must understand this and use it and understand that it can also work against you.
But the way it sounds is that consumers can work against you no matter if you engage with them or not. So wouldn't it be much more dangerous to just ignore communities than trying to work with them and trying to build a value trade with them? Yeah,
I think that in all cases it is always so that it's important that you understand that what's going on, that you know the facts, and it is very much the same with communities and customers, that if you don't know what they think, if you don't know what are the communities, if you don't know who are the people who have influence on other people, what we call alpha users, then basically you cannot manage the situation at all. And I think that it is always better to be in that kind of position that you can manage that what's going on, and you can be also active to influence on these people.
So what do you think is a good way to reach and engage young consumers without disturbing them, be it on the mobile or in such communities?
That's a good question, and I would say that the starting point is really that you understand that it must be different from traditional broadcasting, so that you cannot just spam messages to them, but it is much more that you understand who are these people, what are they interested, and based on that then you can activate these people. And I think that it is very important that you try to create that kind of communication that is really to two directions, or I would say even to three directions, so that it is from you to your customers, it is back from customers to you, but it is also between customers inside these communities. And if it is something natural, as we have talked, for example, with some of our clients, that for example, to make a viral marketing campaign, that it is not only that you send, let's say, traditional direct mail to these alpha users, and then you promise some discounts if they attract new customers or something like that. That is quite old-fashioned, I would say. That it must be something more natural, that what is something that people naturally share to each other, so that, for example, funny stories or videos, that is easy example, but a lot of other things that also that people always want to get some status, respect from other people, so that, for example, if you can make these important people to feel that they can get something exclusive and they can share it to other people, that kind of things are important. So that I would say that it must start from a real behavior of people, not only, for example, offer always some discounts to some people.